The CEO of Instagram recently came out with a quote saying that it's going to be much, much easier to copy and replicate authenticity. A lot of people had a lot of different reactions towards this. Some were positive, some were negative, but I actually agree with him. The reason I agree is because of my own personal story. I've had stories that I've wanted to share and tell people for years and years, but could never tell them because it cost too much to produce the things that I was writing. But with AI, I can create a lot of realistic stuff, a lot of good stuff, a lot of bad stuff, but I can create at least. This brings me to the sponsor of today's video, Higgsfield AI. I've been testing out Higgsfield AI and I have a couple of tips and tricks that I want to share in this video to help you and other people create good content with AI. Because there's this whole narrative that AI content can be good content, but I believe that AI content is actually good content. It's just us as human beings. There's someone out there with a Sony camera who's taking bad pictures, whilst there's someone out there with a Sony camera taking award-winning pictures. So it's just a tool and it's just how we use it. That's how I view AI. I mainly use AI in 3 scenarios. There's a bonus 4th scenario that I actually want to start using because of the capabilities of Higgsfield AI. Now, the first scenario that I use AI is to create B-roll for my videos. Because when I write scripts for my videos, there's the talking head, and then there's me doing stuff all around the studio here. And some of it I can record, but some of it I just need B-roll. The second scenario is product videos. I can take great product images, but turning those images to videos requires sliders and other things that I do not possess, and that's where AI fills in that gap for me. The last scenario I use AI for is creating graphics and animations for my videos. Now, it's always a good thing for my videos to include a little bit of a graphic here or a little bit of a graphic there because it keeps users engaged. The bonus thing that I want to try out using AI is actually making stories like short films or just a narrative piece, or just to tell my story in a different format using different voices, different faces, AI faces, but still different faces to tell the stories that I have. To create really high quality AI videos, I found that these 5 tips really help. The first tip is to write a good script. Every video that you see that is really, really good started off with a good story. Yes, some stories just happen in life, like everyday life. You don't need a script for those. You know, someone goes skiing, they see something interesting. That's a story itself. There was no script written. It was just a wonderful story. But if you are someone like me who likes to plan things out, write things out, and let them all out, then a good script. Make sure that your script also includes a storyboard, because a storyboard actually tells you the shots you want to take. The next step is now to take that shot list in your storyboard and make prompts for each section of that storyboard that you want your AI video to be. And if you want the entire video to be AI generated, then each shot that you have listed now needs a prompt. What do you want the camera to do? What do you want the product in the picture to do? Or what do you want the subject to do? How do you want them to react? Their facial expression, things like that. That's what you write in the prompt section. Third thing is to create the first and the last images. So if you are doing sort of like a product photography, changing that to product videography, then you may need where you want the video to start and where you want it to end. So now you take the pictures, the start and the finish. The fourth thing is to actually generate the videos. Now, here's where I'm going to give you tips for writing the best prompts for AI video generation, especially in Higgsfield. The first tip is the composition. Now, if you've taken a picture, then this one is easy. But if you have not taken a picture, then you might need to use Nano Banana within the Higgsfield account to create a composition that you like, and you may need to do a first and last image. And this just guides the AI on where to start and where to end, what to include in between. That's all that it needs to do. It creates consistency within the video and it just helps the video stay grounded. The next step is camera movement. Higgsfield already has a lot of these presets built in where they show you what a dolly in is, what a zoom in, zoom out, all those camera movements that you would see in Hollywood movies. They're pre-built as presets that you can easily click on to include in a video. The next thing you want to include in your prompt is the subject. Who is supposed to be the person that this video is about? What should a person's eye fall on when they're watching this shot in your video? Tell the AI what the subject is. The next thing is the mood of the video. Do you want it to be happy? Do you want it to be casual? Do you want it to be sad? Things like that really help the AI really engage your characters and make your video pop in a certain type of way. The bonus tip that I have for you here is always to include the camera that's shooting it to be like, hey, it's a cinema camera, it's an iPhone, or it's just a DSLR camera that anyone can use. And to also include the lens, the focal length that you want, and color grading. This has changed my whole AI video generation experience because it helps the consistency. It's no longer just character consistency, which the AI can do, but it's also the visual, how our eyes are seeing the image, because it's trying to keep the image within certain limitations or boundaries, which is the funny thing. With AI, there's a lot of things that it can do, but with prompts, it's almost as if you're trying to limit it into performing the same way each and every time. And all of these tips that I'm giving you help AI keep to your branding. Maybe you're someone who shoots your videos on an iPhone and you need your videos to maintain that consistency for your brand. So this is where you tell it, make this video look like it was shot on a 2017 iPhone. The last step in generating a really good AI video is to fine-tune the video. If you like one version and you just want to change that one tiny thing, Higgsfield AI can do it. They have a lot of features and models that can just replace one character, replace one item, change the background, insert a new subject to your video. They can do a lot here. Pro tip, try to generate everything in 2K. Now, I say this because 2K actually saves you on credit and 4K uses more credits. So you get to save credits. And once you get something that you like, that's when you can upscale it to 4K using the other Higgsfield features and models that are in there. I hope you like videos like this because I'm going to try and make more videos like this. Thank you again to our sponsors for this video, Higgsfield AI. I've got links in the description. Go check them out. I believe they have a sale right now and they might also have a free trial session for you. So check the links out and I'll see you in the next video. Should I say like and subscribe this video? I mean, if you've reached the end of the video, I think you should go and like and subscribe.